Hey everybody, coinmetallurgist here. Um, Hope everyone is doing well. Um, I went down and was visiting family for a few days when I had a few days off of work, and I stopped by a few thrift stores. And at one thrift store, I ended up buying three big bags of jewelry that were it was like $8 a bag, and they were marked broken, and they were like taped really well, like all packed, so I couldn't hardly see what was in them very well. But there was one thing that I saw in one of the bags, and I was like, okay, if that one item right there is real, it will pay the for buying the three bags. And so, even though I didn't see anything in the other two bags, I bought all three bags. So I'm going to show you that one thing here in the beginning, and then I'm just going to kind of go through and show you all of the junk stuff that's kind of fun and interesting, and then I'll show you the rest of the good stuff at the very end. So this little uh, pendant, I guess I'd call it here, with a W on it, I saw in one of the bags, and it's marked here 21 KT, so 21 carat. And I did test that, and this and also the ring on it tested for 21 karat gold, or I have I think an 18 and a 22 karat acid. So the 18 acid didn't dissolve it on the scratch stone, and then the 22 dissolved it after a while. So I'm pretty sure it actually is 21. So that basically paid for all the stuff you see here. Got it pretty much all for free. Um, so let's go through this, and let me show you some of the cool stuff here. This is just a massive pile of necklaces and chains. Not going to show you anything special there. They're all tangled up now because I kind of sorted everything by jewelry type. Got bracelets here. There's a couple cool ones here. This one's like some type of interesting wood. And then this one's like a watch charm bracelet. Tons and tons of really weird earrings. Like Halloween earrings. Christmas earrings. And like I mentioned, these bags were all marked broken. And I found a few things that I would classify as broken, where it's like missing a stone out of it, or like these ones I think are supposed to light up, and they probably don't anymore. I don't even know how you would make it light up. There's a few of those, and all kinds of weird stuff. And here, let me get here in close so you can see. Like there's a witch earring, and there's some earrings that have pairs and some that don't, but all kinds of just interesting weird stuff. So like that one I'd call broken because it's missing whatever was in the middle out of it. But there's still plenty in there that I wouldn't classify as broken. So that's just kind of the bulk of everything, and then the rest of the stuff's kind of a little bit more fun here. These are really, really neat. These are strings of glass beads, and these are, they're labeled like someone was selling them for $2, $3.50 for all these different strings of glass beads. And there's some really cool ones like these glass hearts, or these dice ones, or this one's really cool. These are like some type of stone, and they're really, they're actual stone. They're really irregular shape, some pink stone. Just some really cool stuff. There's just all kinds of random stuff that I pulled out. This looked like it might have been in a nice watch at some point. Let me set that down and try to give you a better view of that. Watches are definitely not my expertise at all. This would have been a really cool one if these were real gold coins on here. But of course, by no means those aren't even, they're little pieces of like aluminum, or like almost like foil like things. There's just this bracelet with these rocks on it. It's kind of neat. Um, big glass piece. This looks like somebody made this. This is almost like, I think it's probably a lead or a tin. It's really soft, really really soft. One kind of like military pin. Um, Here's some things that I got no idea what these are. If anyone knows what these things are, they're just kind of like little rings with things on them. These ones that are kind of like 4th of July open up. So like maybe you could put them on a necklace or on an earring or something. I don't know what you would do with that. Bunch of those. Some keychains. A few rings. A few hair things. A couple Christmas ornaments. Just different like pendant things. There are quite a few different like Catholic saints. Different uh, items. There's different ones like in the bracelets and in the necklaces too. Some really nice old lockets, or at least they kind of look old. It's actually got glass in it to put pictures behind, or I don't normally see that. All kinds of different pins and things like that. Again, a lot of things that are kind of like holiday themed. Another thing here that I don't know what these are. They're mostly looks like they're from like Halloween. They got like these clips on the back. And I don't know if you'd clip that onto like your ear or a necklace or what you would do with those, but there's a bunch of those. But moving on, here's the good stuff. So everything here tested for silver. There's a couple things I'm going to ask you guys about here that just seem kind of odd to me. Most of it's marked, and most of it tested perfectly fine. This thing was the big surprise here. This came out of like the third bag that I was almost certainly thought there was nothing in. And it is solid sterling silver. It is heavy. It's marked sterling, I think 2 or 3 times on here. And it's a big, heavy bracelet. I think it's 129 grams. Just very very surprised to find that in there. And then just a few chains and some little things and an earring, just some little bits, little pendant thing and a pair of earrings here and another earring here, one more earring. That one's an earring too. I've seen earrings real similar to that one before. The two things I kind of want to show you guys is there's a few of these that I put the acid directly on, but this is not the acid for silver. This is the acid for 18 karat gold is what I normally use for silver. And it had kind of an interesting reaction here. So I'm not sure if that means this is just plated or if anyone can tell from that reaction there. If you think that's actually silver or just plated. It's not marked, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was just plated. And then the other thing that was really interesting, this pair of earrings, you can see I kind of really destroyed that one pulling on it. This one right here is marked 925, and I would not have tested these if I hadn't have seen that marking. They don't look silver to me at all. But I took this one that's missing its clip. I tested them by scratching them. I even put acid directly on it. That's where I put it. And it does look more silver after the acid kind of eats away at whatever's on the top. And it's really, really flexible, like silver typically is, where it just bends. But it's almost like a copper color, and it almost looks like corroded on the surface. And so I don't know how these are silver. They don't look silver to me at all, but they test to be silver. It's marked silver, marked 925 right there. And it's not perfectly clear that says 925. If any of you think that says something else, let me know if you think it is something besides 925 or what that could be. But if you got any ideas on those, on if those aren't silver, what the heck are they, or if you have any kind of ideas on different tests or different things I could do to kind of verify that that's really silver. And this big bracelet, scratch tested it. I even put acid right on it. It's definitely sterling silver, and so that was just wonderful. Between this and that tiny piece of 21 karat gold, definitely worth buying these bags. And now I got all this other jewelry that maybe I'll sell at some point or do something with like that. You know, if I even sell it for a few bucks, everything's profit at this point. But really, really fun looking through this stuff. Even if there wasn't anything in them, I just really had a lot of fun looking through the stuff. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching and supporting my channel. Thanks. Bye.